Hi. So I know my daughter's gonna come in and interrupt as usual. She always comes in and interrupts either when I'm on a roll or something. But as I'm here, just finishing the holiday with my little one, you can hear her in the background. I'm going to make one of the persons understand the video I just uploaded. I can't even find it on here now. No, I can't find it. I haven't got it. Okay. So, have I got it? I have not got it. I think I deleted it. Oh yeah, I deleted it. So basically, someone said that how he seen that video with Ezra, the boy's name. Ezra he's from a cult. He's part of a cult, and his mum is part of a cult as well because she's in Uganda, a prison right now. He's in America, I think. He's in America, and they have this thing where they got to do motivational speeches, and they're working with a lot of vegan people, and they're trying to do community stuff or so-called holistic community stuff, and they're trying to be part of the circular of the conscious movement. And obviously, what comes out of his mouth sounds really good. It sounds really good to the ear. It sounds good to the ear. But on the surface, when you really see what they're doing, you would think differently. So I'm just addressing Phil really because I know you don't know what's going on. My channel covers current affairs, cults, outskirts of cults, other stuff. And if you're new to the channel, you will understand the matrix of my channel. The channel initially is now showing the outskirts of the cult, like the ones who is trying to do stuff. They're trying to get themselves together. They're trying to come out of their cult state or whatever they're trying to do. And I don't know, they're trying to make looks like they're doing the work. Like Honor's running a whole community of self-care or whatever she's trying to do right now. She looked like she's still learning a lot of stuff along the way. So I would say to you, Phil, don't get taken in. Just watch for a little while, learn what's going on before commenting on under any videos, because when you're talking, I need to make sense of what you're talking about. Yeah, well, I need to make sense of what you're talking about, and that's why I asked you, what do you mean? Have you seen them? Because you said, ugh. Sorry, hello. Don't know whether anybody can hear me, but you said that how you seen them somewhere or something, and my understanding is that you seen them. Shut the door, man. Shut the door. Okay. Okay, go and sit down. Children, Jesus, Jesus. She's something else. Oh my days. Hi, Christine. She's something else. I just had to delete a live because she did the same thing earlier. And this thing picks up everything. Anyways, so somebody commented underneath Ezra's video. I don't know whether you understand what's going on. The videos are of a tribe called the Source tribe. There's the Holy tribe, the Holy Heaven, the Source tribe. Like he's part of the Source tribe. He was one of the chiefs of one of the tribes. The foundation out of all of this is Nature Boy. Out of all of this, so basically, when you're commenting under the video, you need to watch a few videos before you comment under the videos to make sense of what's going on. Don't just jump in on it, because like I said, even though they're talking sense, right, it's not necessarily mean they're talking sense, okay? Lots of people has been watching Carbon Nation and the outskirts of Carbon Nation for a long time, so there is an understanding of what is going on, because we've seen, like, I think he will fall under one of the rejects of Carbon Nation, because he tried to get in into Carbon Nation, and he was not successful. Then he went with Velvet and he had a small relationship with Velvet. Then she left and went off with somebody else, and he picked up with another girl. Now he's with someone called Plant Base. So basically, when certain videos are up and you see a person with locks, it doesn't mean to say it is what it is. It looks like it is, but it's not what it is. So I will say to people, please watch the videos, certain videos. You have to go backwards. Otherwise, I'm going to have to compile a whole playlist, which takes forever. All right. So that you can understand what's going on. Right, so you can understand what's going on, because this channel is different to the other channel. The other channel digs a little deeper into stuff, and people run away from that channel and rather come to this one. So basically, you have to listen and watch the videos carefully to understand what's going on. You have to go backwards to understand what's going on now at present, because what looks present is not what it is. Like how I put it on her, saying how she's dealing with Seymour's and all this all of a sudden, right? When the people on her panel was advising her to do this and do that and do this, she didn't do her research. Also, there's Mashawn, who talk about angel numbers and doesn't know his angel numbers. They're like, they haven't done a lot of research into a lot of things. They've only just started looking into yoga and all this. Because remember, when Anna was in Nature Boy's place, they weren't doing yoga. They weren't doing holistic things. They weren't eating properly. So it's like they're learning all over again. They're starting from beginning, learning, reading Moata Ashby, Ashra Kwesi, learning about the sanctity of women, and even sometimes what she put in the post made no sense. What she wrote, talking about the power of the P. So she doesn't understand about sacred womanness. Basically, they think sacred womanness is winding your waist and wearing some beads around your waist and dressing bohemian, and that's it. And it doesn't go like that. It goes a lot deeper than that. I know I'll be shouting anyway. I know I'm shouting. It doesn't go as deep as that. So I was trying to find the video where Phil commented under, like, they are doing a range of motivational speeches, because Moshan is doing it. Others are doing it. Others are just continuing talking about the usual, like Adam, who's the Nature Boy wanna be. He's talking a bit more like Nature Boy. He's putting up old pictures of old women that he's been with, basically, from Lightbody's daughter back to some other women. He talks about sex a lot. Right now he resides in America, I think, because it's cold, it's snowing somewhere. So basically, you have to look backwards before you can look forwards. That's that is Sankofa, really. That's what my channel. I think that's how my channel has to be operated, for you to understand what's going on. I can't always go live because, as you hear, I've got the young one. to explain certain stuff. That's why I put up videos and try to sound my voice when I can, so you can hear me, so you know what's going on the lives. If I do talk on the lives, something has to be very higher root. Something has to be really, really bad for me to come on here to say something, or I might put a topic up and then I might talk about it. Not necessarily be deep and brain mad and brain twisting topics, but they for whoever it's for. So basically, when you are commenting on a video, you have to understand what's going on. Even if I'm commenting over a video, sometimes I say something over a video, I'll be recording the thing and I'll be talking over it, because I can see what's going on at that time and present. Like the time when you see the light body chiefess, you see Adam sitting, you see her daughter sitting, and they're talking about Africa. Now they're kind of fantasizing it in a kind of a way, until when she got there and she realized it wasn't so. It wasn't what she thought it was. She thought she could just go over there. Like she says a couple of things in that video, like it's all good. Who's that? Who's Roots? Anyways, she says, oh, he's Brom. He's from Bromley. So basically, when I put up the videos, it's for you to see. I have to do the throwback, obviously, of how they started out. How did they come to the conclusion of going to Africa in the first place when they was living quite comfortably in Puerto Rico? And they say it all in that little video. Well, most of it. I couldn't sit through all of it. It's too long-winded, to be honest. They say a lot of things in that little video that I put up, and then you see that they didn't prep to go to Africa. They thought they can just do what Nature Boy can do, and that was it, you know. And they got a rude awakening. And yeah, now I think she's doing okay in Uganda, not right now. I mean, like I said, she's blocked me. I can't see what's going on. So basically, she was begging. I mean, like, they still do carbonational stuff. They do carbonation stuff. So even though carbonation's dying one side, there's another one's trying to come up high. There's others coming up. Kimber, hi Kimber. There's others coming up. So basically, for you to understand what's going on, the matrix of the channel, you need to literally look at Nature Boy's trial, the breakdown of Nature Boy, when he made out it was an eco village, when in fact it wasn't. The lady, the boy that is talking, and I put up evidence because his mum said that she never was with carbonation. Clearly, she got deported in Hawaii with the rest of them. So you have to understand, because I don't want to be like one of those channels where I have to do like a big old, you know, I don't want to be doing all that. I just want to make it as simple and easy as possible, because I'm a simple and easy person. I don't want nothing technical. If I see something, I will say something, and then we can have a discussion about it. But till then, if we're just watching and observing, that's different. So I'm just observing a couple things, and I just keep an eye on a few things, on a few people, and I just keep it moving, because I can't. Sometimes it's good to throw Nature Boy throwbacks, show them the throwbacks of him, but I feel that that's just reigniting trauma, so it's not helping. So sometimes it's better to watch the people who is was rejected. Marshawn, I think she was one of the ones who got rejected. Adam always spoke to Nature Boy via IG and Source Emperor, and them always kept in contact with him. So obviously when they're linked to them, you have to look at them because then you can see the template, what they're using. If they're using the same template that he put out, they are trying to recreate carbonation, which is very dangerous because carbonation used to abuse the women. Their idea of love making will be forced sex, basically. So that's why you have to understand what's going on with that young lad, that young boy, the young lad, who's just coming, look like he's just coming into his 20s, He's in his twilight of his age right now, and he's very taken in by this, which is not good. And so it's good when they're learning about consciousness, but it's how they're learning about consciousness. How Hi London Man is how, and it's the words, the reflections, and all that stuff. There's a certain slang that is used in the cult, and they use it quite a lot. The women are very sexualized. It's a lot going on. Okay, so when I put up their videos, is to show so that when they were talking before, I can remember when Lightbody was talking, she made an error in thinking that she can go to Uganda and just sit there and just enjoy the freeness, and then she got a rude awakening. So the reason why I put up that video was to see how unprepared they was. They were so unprepared. Now her cousin's in Tanzania and she's in Uganda. So you have to understand what's going on, and I don't know whether people understand, or maybe I'm gonna have to stop going to certain sectors, because if you don't understand what's going on, that's not helpful, because then we can't have the conversation to what is in front of our eyes. And as much as I know the bits of what I know, sometimes I have to dumb down myself a little bit to understand what these people is about. So because those people from the cult are not highly learned on certain stuff. There are some who's very learned on the stuff. I can't remember what I'm saying the word right. Like Nine God, he knows a little something. I know that. So I wouldn't necessarily look at Nine God because he's coming to his twilight of understanding stuff. As he gets older, he'll go right, because he's living it. He's not just saying it. He's not just talking it. He's living it. So he is basically coming into that side of the consciousness or awareness of himself. But like he said on one live, he said he was brought up in the consciousness already. So when he started to learn about the Sabians, he was able to start certain things. So he created jewelry, he created little bits, he created how he looked, he created everything. But when I look at him, I see Ra from Stargate. That's what I see. And he calls himself Ra, funny enough. So like I said, right, you have to understand what's going on. The Nature Boy sector has been around for ages. When I was watching them, I've watched when after Velvet had the baby Ellie, who is now about 5 years old now, and the mum still not left. She still haven't left the cult. She still behaves a certain way. She still does that thing, and that's why I post them all up on the community tab, because for the ones in the know, we know what's going on. And I don't know, maybe if someone asks me to talk about it, I can do it. If you don't understand what's going on, I can do a live pertaining to that. But as you see, it's a bit difficult to do like before. I can even find video of me explaining carbonation if you so well. Me and Trips actually explained carbonation. We did a build together. So if you don't understand what's going on right at this present moment, please ask me, and I will just pull it up and I will put it on so you can understand. So I know you come from another sector, Phil, and you don't really get what's going on. So, you know, but I'm not going to be on your back because I know others probably don't understand. And that's basically what I want to say, because because I know what sector you come from, I'm not going to like go off on you, because that's what I said to you. How do you know them? I wish you will pop up here so you can tell me how, like, because you said you knew them. I'm like, how does he know them? Like, it's like, oh, how? Unless unless you bump into them, Hi Majestic, unless you bump into them or something, or but as far as I know, they right, those guys only go to sunny climates. They don't go into cold areas. They are very good with their words. They have charisma. I give them that. They have charisma. If they can draw you in, Phil, they have charisma. Okay, don't get drawn in by it. Okay, looks are deceiving. They always talk about division, but in fact, they 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 are the division, because they don't see they see the women as the submissive. She has to be submissive and all this stuff. And no, I'm not a feminist, but that's how they see it. And like Nature Boy has been doing this for many years, so he's formed a really good following. And most of the followers has really put it into what I say. I'm not going to say manifestation, because that's exactly what they're doing right now. They put it in place. It's put in place so well that you can see what's going on. And you basically, when I put them up, just taken with a pinch of salt. That's what I would say, right? Because even with what Honor put on her story was kind of weird. What she said, it made no sense. So I feel that she still sees herself in a certain light. She hasn't grown. I mean, the only difference is that the only difference is that she's formulated a community, but she's still with like Essence, who Nature Boy disliked because he was a colorist. He don't like dark skinned women, even though he's dark skinned himself. He only like light skinned women. So I could go on, but if you do want a breakdown of it, I can do that. That's not a problem. I just thought I'd just come up and I'll speak, because when you're typing in the comments is one thing, but when you speak, maybe it might be easier for you to get what's going on. And you know, yeah, I mean, Velvet's even crossed over to the mummy sector. Is that deep? She's crossed over to the mummy sector. So I know some of the mummies know who she is. So yeah, I don't think there's anything more to say on that really. But as you can hear, I'm very busy. I got to finish do all my coursework, because boy, it's a lot. And I've got to get on to try and do more videos on the dark side. Please go and subscribe to the dark side. I know people don't like to talk about abuse and domestic violence. Oh, sorry, DV. But this is a conversation needs to be had. DV, LGB, whatever, LGBT, whatever. Like, yeah, a lot of people don't like to talk about these subjects, but please go and subscribe, because even though they're taboo subjects, but get this, abuse happens every single day. Okay. And even as I'm talking, somebody's getting abused right now. So I'm hoping that if a lot of people get that what side on the track, and I mean, the only thing is, what irks me is that I think some people understand what is going on and some don't, because really it's just turned into what it is. The dark side made itself. I didn't. I created it, but that's why it's called the dark side. It deals with the darkest of um. Well, not I'll say the stuff what people don't want to talk about. Oh, Phil, there you are. So did you hear what I said? Thank you. What you do, I appreciate you for exposing these wild people, and I agree. All needs brought to. Yes, Phil, exactly. So you get me now, innit? Yeah. So that's why I'm not that's why I thought let me come and voice it to you, because you know when we write it in the comment section is one thing. But when you hear it from me, it's easier. So it make you understand what is going on. And yeah, so the dark side, yes, it is what it is, okay? The reason why I said I'll talk on the LGBT community, because some people have them in their family. I mean, there's loads of LGBTQ on the YouTube. And as much as people, I mean, even I had a problem as well, I am gonna say, but I had to go and educate myself on the community itself, not the community itself, because because all what people keeps doing is looking at the sex side of it, and it's a bit more deeper than that. Because if your daughter son runs away, they get a mother who looks after them or something like that. Not only that, sometimes most of them is confused. Some of them is made is that way. Some of them, whatever. That's my understanding of it. Okay, and that's why even if one of them will turn up on my channel over there, that conversation can be had, because it needs it's something that we never talk about. Plus, on top of that, people are trying to add on something onto their community. Some of them don't agree with it at all, right? So for us to for everybody to understand and be all on the same page, we need to understand different people. We need to understand what's going on. And that's why I also put up the crime of that guy who did what he did. Now, if you have any problems, you can ask me, and I'll I can accommodate you, okay? Because I can't always go live, because it's like before it was very. I had a quiet life. I wasn't doing much, and now I'm doing a little bit more than I was doing. So you know, so I'll totally get if people don't understand what's going on that side of the other side. That's why Ocean Yemi, as you can see, I cover a lot of stuff. Yes, I do cover black issues. Yes, I do that. Okay, I do that. I just don't want ignorance around me. Basically, I can't deal with ignorance. I would rather you be quite open, because sometimes it can turn this way or that way. Before, I used to talk about the Illuminati and all this stuff, and the first channel got striked. So now what I do, I made myself a bit more, able to do stuff. So um, you have to understand and work with me, right? I can learn from you as well. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna have a go at you. If you say something, I would learn. You know what I mean? Some things don't always resonate with me, but I don't batter an eyelid. Basically, it's no biggie. I remember when I first got to know Peanut Nola, and he started going on about the Aboriginal community, and he was telling me I'm Aboriginal. I said, no, I'm not. I said, I'm not, because I've known for years. I've come this far in my life, and I would not want someone to come tell me who I am. But I'm still cool with Peanut Nola. I ain't gonna lie. he does what he does, and I do what I do. And Peanut Nola was supporting me a lot, a lot, a lot. And there was others too. So at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, if you watch, you'll see what I talk about. I talk about, at one point, I was talking about missing children. I was talking about women getting killed. When Sarah Everard got killed, there was a whole big search and everything else. A young boy went missing over here during that thing, and they said, the police said to the mum, because he's not in problems, that's why, what's it? They ain't gonna look for him. Then the next day he was found in a lake in I can't remember where they found him. So, you know, the channel is a lot deep. It's a lot. I wouldn't say it's deeper. Probably everybody else is covering the same thing I'm covering, but I take it very seriously on certain stuff, and that's why I don't laugh and joke over certain stuff when I cover it. I don't find nothing funny. If I'm covering the death, I ain't gonna laugh. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna, All I want people to do is to go to the petition and press it for the peoples to get their justice. That's it. It's not hard. You know what I mean? Like, there's how many people on my subs? How many of them go press the petition? It's sorted. That's how I look at it. Yes. So, like I said, I was part of the conscious community. I'm probably still in there, tiptoe. I'm kind of one toe in, one toe out. Like I said, I was a part of the Nation of Islam. I always talk about that. I was part of Rasta. I always talk about that. Right? Jessica's even come, and she's I think she confirmed it. I can't remember. Hi, Medusa. I've spoken about a few things, and so at the end of the day, for you to understand my channel, that's why I put up snippets of me talking about the thing I bought from the guy, D Carbon. He didn't ask me to do that. I just did it, basically. There was one lady who wrote a book, and I had her up on here. I've got a lot, but it's just that now, because now she's talking. Oh, you was what? Man, we gotta have this conversation on the next side, on the dark side, because to be honest, not a lot of people is talking about the survival, like, of being on alive, because many abuse victims normally off themselves, for a better word, because it's a lot deeper than that. You're 53. Okay. So yes, just go and sub to the dark side, Phil, because that's one of the things. That's one of the biggest subjects that is going on. Well, continuously going on right now. It's a reoccurring subject. I mean, when I leave it, I come back. I said I'm going to talk about something else, and then something else comes up. So, and plus Skydicus spoke about her survival, and I believe there's probably there's thousands of people out there. I believe that who's probably been through a whole heap. Some abuse go and hurt other people, some don't. So it's a big subject. I know it is. So that's why I cover it the way I do. And I was told to. I had a few requests to cover over that side too, and I'm gonna cover it. That's why I put up Vegas. When I heard about Vegas, the reason why I did it, because I know in the West Indies, that's a reoccurring thing. Like I said, the mother would more or less present. Well, if the daughter says to the mother, whatever, the mother will say, "Oh, because he's helping us pay the bills, he's helping us do this, and he's helping us do that." So it's a deep subject. People don't like to talk about it, but you know what? It might help you, might help you. Who knows, right? I put up a lady who deals with that in England, past traumas of abuse. So I'm not just talking for the sake of it. I'm literally sending you to a person who can actually deal with it. I don't know about the Americas so much. I haven't seen one for the Americas, but if I do, they will go up there. But so basically, I just want people to just work with me. You know, don't fight against me. Just work with me. That's all it is. That's all I'm asking for. It's not hard to do. I'm not asking you to change yourself. The reason why I said what I said about dark side, because a lot of things was going on as well. So I said to people, okay, right, if you want to be associated with dark side, you better be associated with the subjects that's there too. And not a lot of people want to be linked to LGBTQ people. So if you're not about that, that's your problem. But to me, I'm very intrigued about a lot of things. Okay, I'm curious. I'm a Saggy. I'm very curious about everything. So if something come across my path, and I think, okay, I got to look into it. Plus, not only that, right. Don't forget, I'm studying. So obviously, something will click to me when I'm doing my paperwork or something. Then half of it, just like whatever, like he says, spirit makes you talk. When as soon as I open my mouth, my voice tone change something, and then I'll just say what needs to be said, and I just put it out there. Who to hear have to hear. Who don't want to hear it, then you just surpass it. It's not for you. Let it go over your head. And that's how I look at it, basically, because life is a lot more precious than we realize. People don't realize how precious life is. I just saw Jodeci, the guy from JoJo. He had a stroke. I didn't even know. Oh, Lordy. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So as you can hear, I got to go to my daughter. I don't want to be lengthy on here. I don't want to be a whole hour on here. When I will do an hour, it has to be about a subject or something. I can't just come up here, talk up in the air. I can't do that. So basically, that's what I want to say. Basically, so please go to the dark side as well. Give her a little boost. Give her a little boost, please. And you know, and then we'll take it from there. Even if there's some subjects it's hard to listen to, then I know. I've been there. I've heard subjects, and I find it so hard. I get so triggered so easy. So I try not to get triggered by certain stuff. Okay, so I don't know what else to say on it really. Let me see what's being said. Hold on. Let me hide the. My daughter's talking a whole lot, man. I was trying to get her to be quiet so I could do this real quick. Ah, anyways. Uh, Hi Chrissy. Hi Roots. Hi Kimber. Hi London Man. Hi Majestic. And Phil. I think I got everybody. Why are you crying at me? Now everybody's crying at me. So as you can hear, it's a very busy house, and this is why I don't like to come on here a certain time of the day. Unless my daughter's at school, and yeah, that's the best time for me to do. It's happened to me, and it made me better father. I raised my daughter. Oh Lord, he's still saying other stuff. Hold on. What were you lot saying? What are you lot saying? Okay. It must be brought into the public domain. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the story with Vegas has gone very quiet, very quiet. I don't know. I was trying to find evidence of certain stuff. I couldn't find it. happened to me and made me better father. I raised my daughter when we lost her mum at 3 and she's 22 now. The overseed of this realm repeats the abuse. Oh, that's sad. We make a better thing for our child. Yes, that's true. Yes, little madam, that one. Yeah, so basically that's all I wanted to say. I'm not gonna prolong the live as long as I need to. So please, please, please go to the dark side. Want sub to the dark side, as I say. Go to the dark side. Go on. And and because I know a lot of people through Soul Ammo as well, so you know, so yes, that's all I want to say on it. Really, there's nothing else I can say because I don't like shooting in the dark, basically per se. I don't want to shoot piss and then it lands somewhere else. That's the type of thinking I have on certain stuff. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But thank you, people, for passing through. Hopefully, he's not going to be so busy the next time I come on because I normally do it really early when she's asleep. But yeah, I just thought I'd just say it big out, big and ball, so everybody hears what's on what, because yeah, that's how I feel basically. That's it. That's how I feel. So yeah. So everybody have a great day, whatever you're doing. Thanks for coming through. Because I normally do lives and I'm just there by myself most of the time, but it's cool because I just want to get the video out. And let's have a good day. Be safe. It's Friday. Go get a Guinness. Have a Guinness when they'll finish work because it's Friday. It feels like a Saturday, mind you. Every day feels like a different day to me. So weird. But anyways, hopefully when I start to do what I can do, then I can move up a step in certain stuff because I need to upgrade on certain stuff and I want to do that. And yes. So have a good day, everybody. And then if you're going out, kick up foot for me too. Because I haven't been out in a long time. The only place I go is to food now. That's it. So have a good day. Have a good Friday. Have a good Friday. You know what I mean? So with that said, I will take my leave later.